Bengaluru skies are witnessing a dazzling show. Aero India 2025, which is India's largest air show and aviation exhibition, is currently on. Visuals of Russian, American and Indian jets putting up a spectacular display are being shared widely on social media. But there's also a video from the ground that is grabbing a lot of eyeballs. The video is that of Indian Air Force Chief, Air Chief Marshal Amarpreet Singh. In the video, he's heard making a not so pleasant assessment about the unfulfilled needs of the Indian Air Force, specifically to do with the delay in the delivery of light combat aircraft called Tejas. At the receiving end of the IAF chief's ire were officials of Hindustan Aeronautics Limited. The IAF chief was very upfront and categorical in his remarks. He says he just doesn't have the confidence in India's biggest defense manufacturer. Hello and welcome, I'm Shubham Chauhan. Let's get started. So, a video of Indian Air Force Chief Air Chief Marshal AP Singh and HAL officials have sparked a row on social media. The video is uploaded by a channel called National Defense. In the 5-minute long clip, Air Chief Marshal Singh is seen speaking to HAL staff while sitting in the cockpit of a made-in-India HJT-36 trainer jet called Yashas. He minced no words while expressing his displeasure with HAL. He said he was just not confident in HAL's ability to meet timelines and that the government-owned company was not in what he called mission mode. The Indian Air Force chief wasn't too pleased with HAL's sab ho jayega attitude or a laid-back approach. Air Chief Marshal Singh reminded that it was HAL's responsibility to ensure all worries of the Indian Air Force are alleviated. In other words, ensuring timely deliveries of good quality Indian aircrafts for the Indian Air Force to use, which doesn't seem to be the case at the moment. The IAF chief said, and I'm quoting, "I can tell you what our requirements and worries are. You have to alleviate and make us more confident. At the moment, I am just not confident of HAL, which is a very wrong thing to happen. HAL is our company. We have all worked there. But I find that HAL is just not in mission mode. I feel that only a few are putting in any effort, or maybe everyone is putting in effort in their own silos without looking at the overall picture. Something has to change, some drastic change. This needs a magic wand so everything gets aligned. It's high time." But the pointed and a more concerning remark of the IAF chief was this: "I was promised that when I come here in February, 11 Tejas MK1As would be ready, and not a single one is ready. The aircraft that you flew, calling it a Mark 1A, it is not Mark 1A. It cannot happen just by the change of one software or by looks. When the weapons come and the capability comes, then it is Mark 1A. Last month in January, in a lecture that the IAF chief gave, he highlighted that the Air Force was yet to receive all 40 Tejas MK1, which is Tejas Mark 1 jets, the older generation, which was ordered way back in 2010. Out of 40 of these, 36 are in operation currently and 4 are still pending." The chief's remark comes at a time when the Air Force is looking to update its fighter jets. Old ones are being phased out with an eye on new made-in-India ones. In 2023, the Indian Air Force announced that it would replace its MiG-21 Bisons with indigenously made Tejas fighter jets, made in India that is. MiG-21s are old fighter jets which India had purchased from the Russians. At its peak, the Indian Air Force had 400 MiG-21s in 19 squadrons. On last count, we are down to around 40 MiG-21s in 2 squadrons. Squadrons basically refers to a batch of fighter jets, and one squadron typically has 16 to 18 fighter jets. Now, during the 60 years that the MiG-21s was part of the Indian Air Force, the concerning bit is this: 200 pilots and at least 60 civilians have been killed in at least 400 accidents. In fact, the MiG-21s earned the nickname of Flying Coffin and Widowmaker. So the Indian Air Force decided to phase them out gradually. In 2021, India's Defense Ministry signed an agreement with HAL, which is Hindustan Aeronautics Limited, worth 45,000 crore rupees. As part of this agreement, HAL promised to supply 83 light combat aircraft Tejas Mark 1 to the Air Force, 73 fighters and 10 trainers, which is a breakup of the 83 LCAs. The Tejas Mark 1A is an advanced variant of the already operational Tejas Mark 1. The first aircraft was initially scheduled for delivery by March 31st, 2024, that is Tejas Mark 1A. That was March 31st, 2024 was the scheduled delivery. But the report last year said HAL sought time till November 2024, and we are currently in Feb 2025. So in simple words, the replacements of the MiG-21s which are being made by HAL is taking a lot of time. As a result, the Air Force is left with a depleted squadron. In fact, the Indian Air Force is operating around 31 combat squadrons currently, with the sanctioned strength being 42. So what's causing the delay for the Tejas MK1A, which the IAF chief was referring to? Reports say engines. Engines for these light combat aircrafts are being made by a US-based company called GE Air Force. Reportedly, the American engine maker was originally slated to start the engine deliveries to HAL in March 2023. But that got pushed. GE Aerospace told New Delhi last year that it will start the delivery of the engine only by April 2025, which is a couple of months from now. But they're still 2 years behind the original schedule. Meanwhile, HAL responded following the Air Force Chief's public dressing down in Bengaluru. Chairman and Managing Director D.K. Sunil said the IAF Chief's concerns were understandable. He said that the delay is due to technical issues which have been resolved now, and it is not because of any sort of laziness. That's what the chief of HAL said. Sunil said the complete delivery of all 83 Tejas jets is expected to be completed within the next 3.5 years. India's Ministry of Defence and the Indian Air Force has not made an official comment on the chief's remarks and the video, of course, that we told you about. That's all we have for this report. Do like and share this video, comment and let us know what your views are, and of course, subscribe to HW News English on YouTube for more such videos. Thanks for watching.
Stay ahead with our cutting-edge news app. Instantly access the latest shorts in just 1 minute and breaking news in just 50 words. Download now for a smarter, faster news experience.